Next thing I sold was some Hemingway railroad insulators. These guys right here. So I sold 2 of them, and I have 3. So that means I didn't sell 1 of them. If you guys could do math like me. Wow. So they both say Hemingway on them. Hopefully one of these doesn't say Hemingway on it. This one does. This one does. And this one does. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Let's see. After further investigation, for now it was these 2 right here that sold. Sold for $25 plus ship. These insulators, like, a hit or miss for me. I buy them sometimes. Sometimes I ignore them. Just depends on what mood I'm in. You can definitely flip them and make money. Usually can get like $10 to $15 per. Usually can get less than $1. But they are a slow mover, but they do sell. If like I have too many in my store, I'll probably ignore them. But once they start moving, I probably will buy more. So now I only have 1 left. I'll probably go out and buy more. So another Xbox game from the bundle last week. This Lord of the Rings game sold for $10. Had a couple more good sales this week on those games. I think I sold like 4 or 5 more of them. Sold another sealed one for $60. So I'm already way in a profit on that buy. So everything else that sells, pure money in my pocket. And me likey having pure money in me pocket. Alright, I sold some more ornaments. Sold some pyramid jumbos. I have so many ornaments. I have like 2 different stations for them. They're at the bottom here. Oop, I think they're here. I was gonna say I picked the wrong station, but I don't think I did. I picked the right station. So these right here sold for $15 plus ship. I had a day this week where I think I sold like 6 or 7 of these boxes. I think it was Thursday. Sold 6 or 7 boxes of ornaments. So you know Q4 is picking up when the ornaments are starting to sell like that, and they are, so happy. All right, so the Callaway C4 Big Bertha driver. I got this recently, but I don't know where I got it from. And it's this one right here. I got it in the last month, or at least listed in the last month. I don't know where I got it from or what I paid for it, but it sold for 40 bucks for an old Callaway driver. Pretty happy with a $40 bill. Hey, next is a little Beanie Boo. Sold for $9. TY. Again, I'm looking over here. That's what they used to be. But I keep forgetting we moved them. So this guy right here, a little cute owl, sold for $9 bucks. It's pretty much like the going rate for Beanie Boos, $9, $10. Most of them, that's what they're going to sell for. But if you get like 4 for $1, and you can sell them all for $9 each, it's like $1 to $30. So it's pretty good. And they're easy to pack, easy to list. So I'm gonna continue buying them. Alright, sold a pan next, an Analon deep sauce frying pan. That makes more sense. I don't know what a frying pan was. Frying pan makes more sense. I think it's when they see the top. Look how empty the top is now. So for $25. Don't know what I paid for it, but there's no way I paid more than $5 for it, so I'm happy with that flip. So another pair of these Ray-Ban glasses. This is the last pair. This is the last pair of Ray-Bans I have. I think I've had 6 total that I got from the buy. 1 I gave to a friend, 1 I kept for myself, the other 4 I listed, and they all sold for $100 plus. This right here, no exception, sold for $100. Came from that private pick that I spent $500 on a bunch of stuff. And as you see, I got my money back just in Ray-Bans, so definitely can't complain about that. Hey, next, got this little weird item right here. I don't know what this even is. Hollywood Sandy White for all white shoes. Excellent for sneakers. I don't know if this keeps your shoes white or makes them white. I don't know. We went to a state sale with Jess and we had a little fill a bag thing where you fill it back for $25. I just threw this in the bag, figured might as well fill the bag, and it looks like $8. So guess not good if you're paying a lot of money for it, but if you're paying pennies, guess it's good. Well, I got it because I figured like all like vintage stuff like that, somebody needs it. I was hoping it would be one of the better ones. It wasn't, but I'm still cool with that. Sold a record. Had a pretty good record sale on Whatnot. I was doing You Pick Two. Sold Lionel Richie. Sold them for 10 bucks. I was doing Pick Two for $5 starting bid, and did pretty good. A lot of people came and supported it. Thank you if you guys came and bought records for me. I appreciate that. Made decent money, more than I thought I was going to make on that auction, and sold quite a bit of records. So gave out some good deals. I was happy to see how things go. Back-to-back record sales here. So the Bruce Springsteen, The River for 18. This one is one of the ones that I bought last week in Jersey for 40 bucks. Bruce Springsteen was one of them, and sold for 18. Also had a couple that sold earlier this week for like 20 and 25. So I am officially in the profit on the record buy as well, even though it happened a week ago. So I have like still a bunch of record left over. I don't know if I want to do another record sale since I already did like one. So I think I'm just gonna like grab like 10 or 12 of them at a time and just bring them to my lot auctions on Whatnot and sell them off that way. 12 records starting at 5 bucks. That's less than 50 cents a record. I feel like that's a pretty good deal to anybody. And I'll be moving records, so now I'm gonna move records, so I'm happy with that, and hopefully somebody else is gonna be happy with that as well. I sold a weed carrying case. This thing sold for 20 bucks. This came in one of the weed bundles that I bought at the Route 40 sale in Ohio. I'm not sure which one. One of the bundles came with a carrying case, 20 bucks for it. So another Xbox game, the Blitz. This wasn't part of the big bundle last weekend though. I had this game for a long time. Very happy to see it go. Here it is. I got 5 bucks plus ship on it. I don't know where that came from. Yard sale, thrift store, storage unit, one of those. Alright, so I took a gamble on this sale right here. This was one of the last sales that I went to in New Jersey at like that town-wide by the beach sale, and I bought like a Yankees hat for 5 bucks, which is a little more than I wanted to pay. And then they had this like Epcot building, and they wanted $5 for this as well. I saw Disney World 2000 on it. Again, a little more than I wanted to pay, but I was like, hey, it might be cool. Yeah, I'll give them 5 bucks for it. And to my surprise, it actually sells pretty well. Sold in like 2 weeks, they got $45 for it. So I guess that's why you shouldn't be afraid to take gambles. Because if you're right, it definitely pays off pretty well. All right, these are another ones I'm kind of surprised that sold. I thought I was gonna have to sell them next Halloween, but they moved, so yay. These guys are these 2 melted plastic like scarecrows. I got these at the 100 mile sale in PA. I think I paid 3 bucks each for them. Super cool. I love like this melted plastic stuff. Wasn't that many comps on there, especially for 2. I figured they were pretty cool, pretty unique. I listed them high. I listed them at 60 bucks. Most of those plastic things sell for like 20, 25. I decided to try to get 30 for each, and they sold. Took a couple months, but they sold. So that was 16 to 60. I'm cool with that. So the vintage fossil black leather wallet. Got 22 bucks for this. This also came from that beach townwide sale recently. Very nice, like older couple. Older man, his wife, and a dog. They were really fun to talk to. I bought a couple things from them. I think that these, I think she had like 2 bucks in this. I saw a vintage, saw a black leather fossil. Figured it was worth it. So for $22. Another record sold. Very pleasantly surprised. Lisa. I think this one was also part of that $40 buy that I made this weekend, or last weekend. And this one was super easy to me because I just sold the same record. Sold like a month ago. So all I had to do is just go find my old listing and relist that. New pictures, and it's good to go. So pretty easy sale. Sold for $18. Alright, sold a New York Yankees patch. Kind of makes sense. They're also in the playoffs now. But I think another down 3-0. They played tonight. They might get swept. I'm hoping for my Phillies' sake they don't get swept, so that whoever plays us is going to be more tired. So I'm hoping Yankees win a couple of games at least. So I don't know if I want them to win all 4, because then they have so much momentum on their side. But win like 2 or 3 would be great. Great for us. Get out the rest. Vintage Yankees patch. I don't know where this even came from, but it sold. Got $10 for it. $10 for something that small. Can't complain. I sold an 8-track. Got $6 for this. This one I probably had forever. Disco Party. Here it is. I got $6 for this guy. Another game from that Sega Dreamcast deal. This is Tony Hawk, I think, or BMX. Yep, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Dreamcast. Kind of surprised I got this little for it. I know this is like a really popular game for the PlayStation. I figured on the Dreamcast it'd be popular as well, and even more rare since it's a Dreamcast, but only sold for like $15. That was a little surprising to me. Alright, sold an Olympus camera. I think I got this at 127 with Kayla and John. I was very excited to buy this because, you know, Olympus stylus, some of these sell for hundreds of dollars, but this is a digital camera, not a point and shoot. Olympus point and shoot cameras sell for like $100. Digital cameras sell for 20. This guy right here, 20 bucks, but I think I paid $2 for it, so I'm still happy with that. I sold a little disc only Xbox 360 bundle, a Rainbow Six Vegas, another Rainbow Six game. Got $6 for this. This came from that mega video game buy at the auction house. It's my second or third time there last year, so it's been about a year ago. I got like 200 plus games for $60 there, and they're slowly moving. A lot of them sold right away, made a lot of money right away. Now they're slowly trickling. She got $8, not $6 for that. All right, another board game. I forgot I sold this one as well. Advanced to Boardwalk game. Got $20 for it, and of course, you guys know my luck on these. It won't be up top. It's gonna be right at the bottom again. Again, it's pretty smooth. Got it out pretty fast. Advanced to Boardwalk, $20 for this. This one wasn't part of that big buy that I made 2 weeks ago. I think I had this one for a while. Probably came from the auction house, if I were to guess. I made a pretty big board game buy there too. I think I bought like 12 or 13 games for like $5 at the auction house. So that happened. All right, I sold a Harley Davidson hat. I moved all my hats. We moved all my hats with Vita to one area this week. So they will be all here. The good thing is they're all in one area. The bad thing is I have more hats to sift from, but I found this one pretty quick. This hat right here sold a Harley Davidson. This was also one of the last yard sales of the day at the town-wide beach sale. I think I paid $2 or $3 for the hats, and now they both sold. I still have a Harley Davidson vest that needs to sell, but like one of the last yards of the day, I was kind of surprised to see them there. I think I'm surprised. This sale right here kind of surprised me. So you guys watch me, you know, I'd love to pick up a golf club heads, like the heads for drivers, putters, whatever. This was no exception. On this day, I bought like 8 of them. There's almost like there were so many sales in Jersey that were selling these covers. There's even one sale that I asked the guy if he was something to cover, not the club, because he had a really nice pink cover, but like a Dunlop club underneath it. I was like, would you do $1 for the cover? And he said yes. I think I sold that cover for like $15. But these right here, these are these like pink, blue golf covers. I thought they were really unique. They only wanted $2 for all of them. I figured I'd just list them all as a bundle. That's the best way to move them. And they sold for like a week, guys. And what would you guess these 4 little like cover heads sold for? Put your guesses in. The answer is $60. $60 for 4 covers for clubs. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Love it. All right, this I also got at the townwide sale in New Jersey. Also, pretty late stop, like after 12 o'clock stop on this one. Make sure I get the right one here. Model 42. This stop had a nice rigid tools on it. I said, I don't know much about tools, but I am learning. I know rigid is something you should look out for. I've been buying lots of rigid pipe cutters, pipe wrenches, all those. And I know these sell for some serious money. I bought 3 of them there. $5 each. This one right here sold for 40 bucks. That's already really good. They also had a nice tap and die set there that I paid $8 for, and it sold for 90 already. So it was like after 12 o'clock stop, I already went through a lot of sales, and awesome to see that towards the end of the day. It's another video game, Marvel Alliance, for $20 for a PS3. It's kind of surprising that that sold for that much. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. This game right here, $20. Another video game sale. Rush for the PSP, $8 disc only. This probably came from the 100 Mile Yard sale in Virginia, where I got all those PSP games, plus the PSP itself, plus the Game Boy Advance games. This thing right here. And I only have 2 games left now from the whole bundle, including all the cases and stuff, everything else. 2 games left. So very happy to see all those things go. Again, I'm looking at the battery and the SD card, and they're both red. Makes me a little scared. Still have a decent amount of things to pull. Hopefully I get it in time. So look, Houston Astros hat. This, I had this hat forever. I think this hat came from either the Gucci unit or my Burberry unit. I had it for that long. So that was like 3 years ago. That's how long I had this hat for. Finally sold. $8. It's maybe it's a fitted hat. It's a small size. Maybe that's why it took so long. I don't know. But it finally sold. And Astros has been good the whole time too, which is like more surprising. Like, it's not like they were a terrible team and they're finally good now. They won in that period, and they haven't, and it hasn't sold, but it finally sold. I'm very, very happy to see that. Another game, Harry Potter for the Wii. I got $8 for this one. Probably came on those bundles, I don't remember. Just the case and the disc, no manual, but $8. It's $8. Very easy to pack and ship. This guy I just got last weekend as well. Same sale as the records. Xbox console only. Paid $10 for it. I did not know what they were going for. Console only. I thought they were going for a little more. I thought 10 was a steal. Actually, did not turn out to be a steal, but turned out to be a still a pretty good buy. Sold for $30. Sold within a week, so probably like 25 after fees. So I'm making $15 on it. Not amazing, but a sale is a sale. And that is it. We did it. The battery is still running, so we're still recording. Everything is pulled. My sister is already here shipping, so I guess I'm gonna go join and just like stare at her and watch her work, because I'm not gonna help her at all. Yes, to see how her jaw just hit the floor. I'm kidding. I'm gonna help her, but I'm just telling you guys. I won't tell her. Okay. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for the support. Peace.